and welcome everybody out there in D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is Friday. Congratulations, you made it through the week. Before we jump into the action, don't forget that if you are enjoying this content, to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in joining any of our games, reach out and let me know. We do have open slots available, including this evening's game. So all you have to do is reach out and let me know. And if you want to watch live, we do have a Twitch channel that we stream all of these games at currently. Maybe one day we'll start streaming on YouTube instead, just to double someplace else. You know, feel it out, see what happens. But for the time being, it's twitch.tv/ProDMJoey. And I believe that's everything. Liara, what the fuck happened last session?
Last session on ZODIAC, the next generation, the team met up with their new buddy, Benjamin. Benjamin's a war cleric of Gabby. They met up in the city of Corsair, where everyone is a drug addict. During their drug addict times, they found that the Lily Dragon was just feeding these people more and more drugs, and they followed it because they were like, what the fuck? We can't do anything else except get high. And they ended up paying it all their money. And then when they run out of money, they get kicked out of the community. It was a very, very one-sided toxic relationship that had to end. So the good heroes that we are, we decided we had to stop this. But during that time, I made some drugs and got a nice painting out of it. Moose explored. Benjamin introduced himself. Sebastian became a giant and kicked the crap out of a dragon. And Palando ran around. We had a lot of fun that session. Back to you, Jero, with the news.
Fuck off.
Okay, there we go. I'm out.
But anyways, before we jump in, one thing I see happening in chat right now, which I kind of want to start doing. Sebastian, your time spent over in Wake. You were introduced by many of intelligent individuals to a concept called Electrum Coin. Apparently, this coin is safer than other currencies to utilize and is untraceable or detectable. And you have been theory crafting for a long time the possibility that it might be time to move into Electrum as an investment source. Although it is not commonly accepted in most locations and places, Electrum, you believe, is the future of currency. Are you okay with this?
Fuck yeah.
Alrighty. Then subtract 100 gold and add 100 Electrum, because you found that. Apparently somebody else wanted to invest into it as well.
Nice.
You know of exactly one place in the world that accepts Electrum, and you're it.
Velseer.
So yeah. Moose, you just gave all of the Electrum to him because whatever.
Well, if you ever find a price for it, that's 500 gold's worth.
If you ever find a place for it.
Hey, man.
Now, just so everybody
I'm a visionary.
Just so everybody out of character understands, Electrum is not an accepted currency in this universe yet. Maybe one day. So although it is worth 500 gold,
convincing. I'm a convincing person. I will convince someone to take.
Maybe one day.
Your grandkids will thank you. Except they won't. They'll be entitled.
This, I don't want to sell it, actually. It's of me, and I really like the apple.
You're a narcissist.
No, what? I just like
and
the paint.
The good part of all of the Electrum coins is there's a little dog face going on the side of it as well.
Yeah. Doubles in value during Dogsmas.
1 million bit donation for Electrum to become a currency. I mean, as a hat man. Yeah.
A giant fucking draconic hand pops down with a single sign.
Those numbers are not connected. It is a 1-bit donation followed by 3 zeros and 3 zeros, but those are not. It's not a continuous number.
Yeah, a giant fucking draconic hand pops down with a sign. Electrum not accepted at Dogsmas. I broke the rules for this one occasion.
But anyways, You've all successfully slain the dragon and looted the entire field. Now, Liara, you are aware that all of these individuals are going to be kind of in a stupor for the next 3 or 4 days as they come down from a weeks-long high.
Wasn't there a sign that said we could buy the town?
No.
Was that somewhere else? I think that might have been somewhere else.
No, the town was not for sale.
Oh. Yet. So Sebastian, this is like the second dragon. We should start like advertising that we're like dragon slayers or something.
I don't know. That other bigger dragon might get pissed off about that.
I mean, are we lying?
Bigger dragon.
Yes. There was another one. It was really pissed off. It ate a tree.
Yeah, we killed its child, but I convinced it that was okay because we reduced the weakness of its bloodline. And then he also said, or she, I'm not entirely sure. I think it was a she.
It was a she.
They said that there's other elemental dragons in the area, and we need to kill the one that we see. So,
I believe the exact wording was, "If I hear that one passed through and you didn't kill it, I'll come back for you."
Oh, potato.
I thought the saying was potato.
That's what I said, potato.
Why are we talking about potatoes?
I don't know.
Bash them, put them in a stew.
I'm going back in the bag.
I'm going back in the bag.
I'm literally just like pushing a segment of the gold that's been gathered into the bag with me.
Is there anything to harvest off of the dragon?
That's a great question.
I need its claws.
I believe the dragon's heart augmentable, isn't it?
I mean, it's a little flower. Does it turn into a seed?
You have way too much.
Good imagination. Think about it. Like, you have to replant it and it comes back like a phoenix. I don't know. I thought that'd be a cool.
Throw the seed in a pile of manure. It'll be fine.
I want to try to get some teeth.
Can you cut off its
dragon teeth? It's
teeth.
Like boba tea. Oh, teeth. Okay. Sorry.
You're doing that, and I'm gonna try to pick whatever flowers are on it.
I take its heart.
Just ripping little dragon apart.
Being serious though, because that'd make the most sense to augment into something.
The young lily dragon is augmentable, but you need the majority of it. You can keep a couple of fangs and a couple of claws, but everything else has to be utilized for the augment. The creature, because it was only size medium, guys, it was only medium. Only weighs about 600 pounds.
Cool.
If we split that up, we could probably carry a lot of it.
Well, no, we just augment it now. Pull a few teeth and claws. And
do any of you have a gem?
I think we have.
Sure we have a bunch of gems.
Moose has been hoarding them. You all would know this.
That is your version of Bitcoin.
Yes, these gems.
Yeah, you have your house is the bag of holding, so that's where we keep all this stuff.
Flowers on its back, or if I take those, it ruins the augment.
You could take one or two. They're dragon lilies.
Oh, never mind.
They last for 24 hours after being picked.
Well, I thought the magic did.
Yes, and then it becomes just a mundane lily.
Oh, that's fine.
Cool.
All right.
Does anyone ask Mr. Moose about the gems? No?
I wouldn't know you have them. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, this conversation would include you because I think you're the only one here who can make an augment.
No, he isn't.
I thought he was the only one who took that feat.
No, I
Uh,
didn't
he-
take defeat.
Benjamin and Liara can make augments.
Oh,
Moose is the one who took the feat.
I don't
He
have the
can-
feet yet.
Yeah. He's taking the feat once he has 3rd level spell slots. Because keep in mind, you still need to use a 3rd level spell slot to augment, to craft one.
Yeah, kind of counterproductive about the whole high level spells, right? With the Artificer being, a 3rd level spellcaster.
Right, but,
It's not perfect, but it's something.
all right. Well, I'm gonna try to get a couple teeth. You
All
guys
right.
should try to augment this thing while I get some of these teeth out of what's left of its skull.
Liara, do you want to help me augment this thing, or do you want to do it?
I'll help you. I don't have the spellage.
I could always help as he pops out with a tier 1 amethyst, otherwise known as an 800 GP amethyst.
Ooh.
Nice, Moose.
That will
Hey,
work
Moose.
nicely.
Do you have pliers?
He reaches a single paw in, pulls out a set of pliers. Of course I do.
Excuse me, sir. Your bag is animated. You have to climb down and go get it off your shelf.
What?
Your bag.
It's your house. You got to go
It's
in
canon.
there.
It's a house for you.
All right, Moose.
You son of
Come
a
on,
bitch.
help me get a couple teeth.
The only downside to you having this place. Alrighty. As you open up the mouth, you do see that the teeth are just teeth. They're not fangs. This creature is
What, they
not.
got like human teeth?
They have herbivore teeth.
Maulers, yeah.
Flat.
All right, whatever. They'll fill the spaces next to the brown dragon teeth I have. I'll make a
Okay.
necklace.
See,
Yeah,
these are
that's-
all of the dragons I've killed.
Guns.
Start
Should have
advertising.
got some off of that flame dragon thing, but I think it was like on fire or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
All
By
right,
the way.
so
So we are using a obsidian. Did you say?
Amethyst.
ice amethyst.
An amethyst to construct this. Now you cannot roll any physical augments utilizing this particular dragon.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring up the thing as myself as well. If I
it-
can suddenly work this.
already. You could craft a spell holding augment from the fixed table if you would like.
That is interesting. So amethysts are general get all because they can roll up to anything up their tier.
But off the fixed table, it specifically makes spell holder.
Yes, I'm semi-aware of this because
Just
you
can't.
need it.
It's a cantrip spell holder.
Yes, but you need the cantrip spell holder to level it up to the higher tier ones later.
Hmm.
Does that
Unless
mean
you
we should use
get
a
lucky.
lesser gem for this first augment, or
No, you need specifically an augment, a amethyst to craft that one.
oh
Yes,
I'm,
and specifically 800, then it goes to 1600, and then it goes to
32.
32. Double.
Mhm.
Or I have in this wonderful bag of holding I believe it's an azurite, which can create attack modifiers.
yeah, I've got one of those too. Got from that nice old lady.
But we can't roll physical for this creature.
Which is specifically what the Azurite favors, correct?
It says attack modifiers.
For weapons. Yeah. So you can't roll attack modifiers if you can't roll physical.
That's fair. So our only real option is the amethyst because I have a ruby, but it's 100 lower than the actual pricing. Or you know what I mean.
Mhm.
So it's either we roll not favoring anything and just ignoring physical, or we create something that can hold one. Is it once per day a cantrip?
Yes. Again,
anybody's
really
cantrip?
underpowered augment, but then in the future, it's pretty good.
Baby
There's
steps.
there's a large jump between 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
You could literally give somebody a once per day like guidance.
Yeah. Whoever has a cantrip can put their cantrip in there. It could be minor illusion, it could be guidance, it could be anything.
Press this button, spare the dying.
Yeah. That's not bad.
In case
It's
of
an
emergency.
oh shit, our cleric went down.
Get me back up.
Oh god. I breathed something in. Okay,
Put it in the smoker, probably tastes good. I mean, you're not wrong, Oven. You're not wrong.
oh god, what is he saying? So, as a general consensus, do we want an investment in the future as per Sebastian's ruling? Or do we want to roll the dice, so to speak, and literally, actually?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, I don't know anything about making augments. I hit things with a hammer.
Then you probably won't be interested
guys
in
do what
this
you do.
augment. I vote for seeing what the fuck happens. I enjoy random.
I like random as well, but I mean, yeah, let's just do random. I like random.
Palondo, Benjamin, what are your calls? Because you're party members as well, and we value your opinion.
Oh god, no.
I'm fine with random.
That's fine by me.
Alrighty. One of the two spellcasters, who's using the spell slot? Benjamin?
I have one question.
Yeah,
So-
I'll use this spell slot.
Stop.
If you can't get a physical thing, do you re-roll if you roll that, or does it just not work?
No, the way it works is I remove physical from the rollable
Okay.
table, and I adjust those numbers, moving everything downwards. Now, if you had an instance of this favors something in particular, like you weren't using an amethyst, you were using a ruby, then it would fill all of those open slots with the thing that it favors instead, that is closest to its origin. So
No, well, I think we were all assuming that, but I wanted to clarify that that in fact was the case, and it's not that if you rolled a physical, you're like, oh, didn't work.
no worries. So yeah,
See,
you pretty
gem
much
explodes.
you remove 9 rollable features by using this creature.
Mm-hmm.
So anything up until after 9. And then draining.
Okay. So what it would look like is, go ahead and roll your d20, Benjamin. What it looks like is, Lifesteal becomes 1/2. Boots gain Frostwalker becomes 3/4. Non-weapon games Obscura becomes 5/6, so on and so forth.
Didn't
1/2.
Liara say that she was helping?
Yeah.
It doesn't change the die roll.
Ah, okay, it's just a D20, it's not
Yeah,
a...
no, the d20 is a formality. It's not something that you can affect with luck, guidance, or anything like that.
Yeah,
I thought it
could-
was like she was
it could-
helping for advantage.
No, there's no advantage
Okay.
because technically it's
One
not bad
isn't
to
bad.
roll low.
That's fine.
It's not always the best to roll high either. It's supposed to be a skewed, experience.
No problem.
But her helping does roleplay towards her potentially taking the augmenter feat. Same for Benjamin, so that's why it's good to keep doing that. So 1 is lifesteal weapon. It is necromancy and magic. It is not technically physical. So after critting a living target, you gain 2d6 hit points.
And it's not once per day?
It is not once per day.
Wow, that sounds pretty good.
Hey.
That's actually really good. I like
Yeah.
that.
It's supposed to be it should go into somebody who fishes for crits.
Flashbacks to Monarch.
The man never critted after he got that scythe.
That was so fun.
That's the same
hate you.
thing. I made that barbarian's augment weapon insane when it critted, and it never critted afterwards, and I rolled reckless on everything.
So you guys now have this augment. It took you 1 hour of crafting it. We can say you did that while Palondo was combing with the
That's fine.
villagers.
That's fine. I still had
And
quite a few level 3 cell slots.
did I get some teeth?
Sure. Roll me a d8.
Nice. Come on, fill up
If
my
you
necklace.
rolled a 1,
Come on, necklace.
All right, you have 3 teeth. It did get punched in the face a few times.
That just loosens them up.
It did more than that.
not gonna lie, it kind of just looks like you punched somebody's teeth out and put them on a necklace.
Still makes me look tough.
No, it doesn't. It makes you look horrible.
All right, so you now have a lifesteal augment. Can only go into weapons.
Lovely.
So, what are y'all gonna do with it?
I got a mastercrafted hammer.
Do you want me to put it in there?
If you can.
Takes you 1 hour to do in a spell slot.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it so we can get that out the way.
Alrighty.
But I'm out of level 3 spell slots till we take a good rest.
Let's sleep here with drug addicts. What's the worst that could happen?
We leave this town tonight. There's no reason to stay here.
You're gonna need help.
I'll give them a few gold, but besides that, they're not getting anything.
Also,
Why am I the only one with a conscience here?
I have a conscience. I just wanted to help them.
You literally gave a drug addict a super drug.
You literally killed a man.
He didn't die. He is alive. He ruined his face, though. Oh my gosh.
Maybe I could make him some dentures out of these dragon teeth.
Maybe you could help him out. Really fix him up.
If we stay here till morning, I can heal him a little more.
I know the truth. I think
I could heal him some too.
potential. Yeah. Do you see this painting? He did that without any color. How do you make blue with black ink?
I'm just gonna look at the picture.
You dilated.
I think you drew it.
I didn't. I swear I didn't draw it. It wasn't actually me. It was him.
You pulled it out of your fucking bag and just look what he drew. It's a miracle.
I have one more dose. If we need to.
And Sebastian, that is hit points, not temporary hit points. It's hit points.
I was just about to ask, if it takes you above your max, do you get temporary hit points?
No.
All right.
No. It literally
uncommon.
steals their life and gives it to you. Like life transference does, but you're forcing it by hitting somebody.
Yeah. Nice.
So now your hammer is now a lichdom hammer. Uh-oh. You're getting closer to Lucian, aren't you? So, anyways. Everybody, what would you all like to do?
Do we need more healing? If we're gonna leave tonight? I don't know. I mean, like all these people saw us beat the shit out of this dragon, so I don't really think they're gonna pose much of a threat if they sober up.
We beat the shit out of a dragon. Like,
well, I mean, they're not gonna like jump us. They're like, oh, I mean, they might respectfully ask us for something, and I'm willing to share the wisdoms of Electrum with these people.
Oh God, this is not the dude. Bad.
They don't need to give
this
them
is the perfect time. They're all charmed.
That currency is not taken anywhere that I've seen. Don't give it to them.
It's about to be taken here. I will convince them all.
Point. They will start taking it if they believe it is the greatest currency, and it might fix this place. Because if they're paying another,
what happens when they have to pay another village for something? Like, oh, we want to trade. Here's my Electrum.
They probably
maybe they'll convince that village too, because that village will be like, well,
village closest by
nothing,
and they actually take Electrum.
Well, they might be the only village willing to trade with the gnomes, and then you have 2 villages.
I'll give them a little bit of my gold, but besides that I don't recommend giving them Electrum.
I'll help you with your task of teaching them the greatness of Electrum.
I don't say I was going to give them a lot of it. I was just saying I'm going to convince them, and it's good.
Are you joining the Electrum train?
I believe that it would actually be very helpful for them, seeing as Velsir's to their north, and if they were to trade with Belsier, they don't have any way of paying them.
I'm gonna give them like 20 gold to help out with the town.
They
How many people are in the town? Couple
By
hundred?
your estimate, there's about 60.
Okay.
Oh.
That's enough to sustain a population. Are we gonna make one richer than the rest of them, Sebastian, or are we just giving them all the same amount?
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I just want to
You have the
convince them.
able now to create a royal family here.
Liar, stop.
I'm just saying,
Or you're gonna take your drug.
he has great powers here.
I don't know if it matters if we make a lord of this shithole.
The Lord.
I am Lord of Shithole.
It's like I'm the best turd in this tub.
Why are there turds in tubs, bro? That's really fucked up.
A little weird.
Shit the bathtub.
Don't stomp it.
Because I couldn't say bowl because turd and tub has alliteration.
Okay, so how are we doing this? Are we just gonna?
We can leave. Just
I'll leave him like 20 gold though. I'm gonna go find that guy we saw that was in charge, and I'm gonna give him like 20 gold.
leave it in front of the statue of Gabby to give others faith.
Is there a statue of Gabby here?
Wasn't there a statue of all the gods?
I think there
Inside
was.
of the main estate.
I'm gonna call them all forward and be like, I'm leaving this 20 gold right here to help out the whole town. And if I find out who somebody took it and spent it all on themselves, I will come back and I won't kill a dragon this time.
Oh man, don't worry about none of that. We're all good folk around here.
Now let us tell you the value of Electrum.
What's
That's-
Electrum?
Oh, God.
Take it away,
That's-
Sebastian.
it's the
walking away.
coin of the future. Look at it. It has a dog on it.
Hey, puppy.
That's what
Can
I'm
we
saying.
have some of that?
Yeah, it's actually the most valuable coin known.
I don't know if I can get it. It's very valuable.
Whoa. Oh, well, that's understandable, man. If it's yours, it's yours. It's cool.
Wait, I thought you were giving them some. Now we just look mean.
Look at me. I am the
I'm
shiniest turd.
investing. This is my investment in the future.
What? You're keeping it?
How much should I
told
give
them
them?
about a-
Give him like
Yeah, you just like it's like what they will never be able to attain. It's so good.
500,
Gotta
right?
get the word out.
Give him
Yeah.
100. Give him 60.
I only have 100.
Give him 60. One to each person.
Lost your goddamn mind?
I'm trying to be nice. I'll give you the 133 copper. That's probably worth more.
Wait. Aren't you a transmutation wizard?
I am. You know, take the copper.
You can't turn copper into Electrum. It's magical.
What?
Electrum's
What?
magical. You want to know the only magic it possesses? The fact
What?
that it's magical.
Right, man. It's magical money.
I'm telling you. Okay, give him 30. Like, or you know what? Just throw it in the air, and
I'll
whoever.
give them 5.
What? You're creating a god. One of them was gonna get probably 1 or 2. Whoever gets 2, they're the richest person in the city.
Yeah.
I thought we didn't want to make a lord or.
Oh man, if it's that stressful, you guys can just keep it. It's fine. We're really okay.
No, we want to help.
Okay.
No, that's really good. I just can't give away too much.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I'll
Just
give you
put
guys
10.
5.
Oh, thank you, man. It's great. We have 5. Look at the Doge. It looks like it's borking when you move it back and forth.
It's part of the magic.
He'll be occupied for the next half hour.
All right, guys. What's the plan?
I'm going back in the bag.
That's not a plan.
It is. It's a plan to get away from you.
It's not a very good plan. I can just carry the bag.
Well, I mean, we could honestly start advertising that we kill dragons. Like, we've done a really good job at that.
Oh wow, you guys are dragon slayers? That's so cool.
Do you have any dragon issues?
Yeah, you saw us slay that dragon.
You were there when it happened.
What? Lilane? Oh, that's not a dragon. You're nice.
That was a dragon. It has
Oh,
a name.
cool.
We need to leave this city. I don't return.
Hey, would you like some pie? We made blueberry.
Did you make it with your hands?
Yeah,
Did you wash them?
yesterday.
Think
Well,
about
when did you make the pie?
Yesterday.
See? So they washed their hands and then made the pie.
sitting for a day and you're telling me all these people that are extremely high didn't touch the pie.
Well, I was gonna give it over to Lilane, since I didn't have any more money.
Don't
But
worry.
now I have these cool little electums.
You have
You
one
need to share those.
to share the
Yeah?
rest.
Oh, yeah, I'll give them all to someone. It's fine.
Well, not all of them, just one to each different person.
Right. I'll find 5 people. It's fine.
5 leaders.
Yeah, okay.
We need to leave the city, guys.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm walking back to the horse. Hey,
Are we ready to travel?
I mean, are
Hay
we-
looks over at you with like puppy eyes. I'm hurt.
I know. I'm asking about everybody else.
if we stay here, they're gonna come down and be really mad that we got rid of their drug source.
Does anybody
I-
else need healing?
I mean, I can heal myself a little more, but
Well, I can
I
do a
mean-
prayer of healing if
I just need to sleep.
yeah, I figure we just go to
I
sleep.
can't see how hurt Moose is. Doesn't
Moose-
have a health bar.
Wait, he doesn't have a health bar?
Not for me.
Yeah, I can't
No,
see
he
his
never
either.
has.
Well,
He
fuck,
doesn't
you
need
guys
one.
could have told me that a long time ago.
We had this conversation once before.
You guys
Yeah,
could
but I
have
think we were on a
reminded me.
different map or whatever last time.
There we go. I saved it this time.
Yeah, so I just say we
So I'll
I
do
say
a
we
prayer of healing.
I say we just travel out of town. I don't say we stay here.
Yeah, so I
We
mean,
go
like,
take a,
so
but I mean, we could take a rest, and you don't have to waste a spell.
But where are we going now?
I guess if we're gonna go to sleep, it doesn't matter if you use it too. So.
I just don't want to like leave weakened. Like we should have some. Okay, so
That's
prayer of
fine.
healing.
That's that noise.
Washer machine.
That's the furnace.
The tell.
So everybody heals 8,
Oh,
including
plus my spell modifier.
So
of
4? Hay. Yeah. But keep in mind, Sebastian, if you ever need to heal yourself and Hay, Cure Wounds is a single target spell.
Yeah. But yeah, Moose and Benjamin both needed some, so.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I don't care where we go. I'm going to be busy.
Oh, okay.
It's ominous.
When have I ever said something that wasn't?
Is Lay on Hands a single target spell?
It's not a spell.
It's an effect.
An ability, but yeah.
Solid question.
What's the closest town to here that's not near the gnomes?
Belsier, but I don't want to go back there either. They had a dog that was killing people.
Okay, then
We solved that, and it was just making people sleepy.
3 people died, Sebastian.
Two.
The 3 closest people, it's okay.
3 people died.
Do we want to head to Maida or Solitude?
I say we just go to the west.
I don't
There-
know what's out west.
No,
Nobody knows what.
I don't. Okay, I rescind my previous statement. I want to know that we're not going to the middle of nowhere.
I kind of agree with that.
We're in the
Don't
middle
wanna-
of nowhere.
we're in the middle.
We're
Yeah, but like we don't want to be like in the middle of like where there's nobody around to help.
There is the end of the world.
Wasn't that just the hole?
we're going back to Maida. I'm calling it. Let's just. I don't want to deal with this. I am not getting stuck in any of your bullshit anymore.
Moose starts dragging hay.
He's got the lead all the way down on the ground. Like, come on.
Hay looks over at you, Sebastian. He's walking slowly. I don't want to hurt the little guy.
That place seems interesting.
What place?
Leolis, the one on the map?
Mountains.
It's a mountain.
I am not going near Carvin.
Oh. What's Carvin?
Well, the furthest from Carvin is the ocean. We go to Morian or Sotide.
Where's Sotide? I'm down to go to Sotide.
But Morian sucks.
I forgot we're still on that.
Yep.
I've heard that from a few people now that Morian sucks. Except those carnies, but you can't really...
Yeah, well, you don't know Morian like I know Morian. I grew up there. It's great.
Morian does suck.
You grew up there.
Yeah.
Let's go back and visit your
Oh.
family home.
That's a terrible childhood.
I don't have a family home. I'm an orphan.
Yeah, you should see the place. It's completely desecrated and just everything's falling apart. I mean, it
And who the fuck lives there?
I guess Sebastian did. When we went, there was nobody there.
You went somewhere else. Because you said there was no port and like there was like a shitty fountain. Let's go to Sotide.
Sotide.
Sotide then. Change of scenery would be nice.
Ba-da-da-da.
I miss the ocean.
I feel like I shouldn't ask this, but what's the ocean?
It's big water.
Water everywhere you can see.
It's a large puddle.
I can't swim that far.
Liara's not good at telling you what things are, is she?
That's what
It's
boats are for.
but giant.
It's still a giant puddle. It's not the ocean.
I mean,
A giant puddle is like a lake.
that's a medium-sized puddle.
The way you determine things is very strange.
Your size relevance is kind of concerning.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared.
Don't worry, it wasn't that big. It's a fucking Tarrasque. I could see past it, you know? Like
Yeah, like I can see that mountain like way behind it, but that's a really big mountain, you know.
You know, Liara would be the type of person that would see an atomic blast and put up their finger to measure it.
All relative. Because, like, a puddle you could consider small, but that dragon, for instance, even though it was huge, could be considered small compared to, like, a normal dragon.
I don't want to. I don't want to
All right,
meet
let's
any
go.
dragons. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's head to
there's dragons around
Sotide.
here, so let's get the hell out. Let's go to Sotide.
Don't worry.
Sotide.
so it is
Go
now
via-
close to 3 a.m. How long do you all want to march?
Sleeping.
How long have we been awake?
At this point, roughly about
'Cause I don't remember
18
what time
hours.
did we sleep in at all?
You guys didn't
no,
sleep at all, no.
we need to sleep then.
I mean, you can push on if you want to get further away, but
Yeah. Do we want to go like an hour or two out of town and then go to sleep?
Yeah, let's get at least an hour.
Sounds like a
outside
good
town.
idea.
All right.
Get away from these people.
Wonder what's gonna happen with that dragon meat we dropped off.
It'll be fine.
alrighty. Hey, you stole the torch
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
back there.
Somebody else moved it.
That was when fucking Liara had her pet roses.
There's 3 of them following her right now.
Roses
They're
or
just-
torches?
And they're just gonna drop dead on this death march.
That's what her spell slot went to. That's what she,
They last 8 hours, so they'll die when we wake up, but I'll just bring them back to life.
they die.
They're all
and
just tuckered out.
Yeah.
they die and they all look wilted, and then she brings them back and they still look wilted. Oh, that's not what that's supposed to look like.
Elves. Unless someone steps on one, don't step on them.
Step on what?
He's gonna eat them.
They're in my hair. They wouldn't do it.
Anyways, you are all beginning to travel out towards the east, heading back towards the general direction of Wake. Again, I ask, how many hours do you travel before eventually giving in and going to sleep?
An hour.
An hour.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. 1 hour after traveling, Hay is breathing heavily. He's had a long, productive day. And all of you are starting to feel really haggard and tired. And you're right now in an open field that you see a couple of farms nearby. They look recently harvested, though. Or, sorry. Yeah, no, you're in off-season, so they're not harvestable right now. But you all one by one go to sleep. I would like it.
We set watches.
Yeah, it's at watches. Yeah.
Damn it. Shit.
Come on now.
I'll go first.
I'll go last.
Second. Okay.
I'm gonna take my watch with Palando.
Oh wait, what?
Are you sure? I can take the last one. It's no problem.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna keep watch with Palando.
Guys,
Keep you company.
I guess I'll go first. I guess because
Benjamin said first.
putting the elf in the middle doesn't make a lot of sense, but let's do it.
You take the 2 middle slots.
I
He
think
takes the second and last.
Trance 2, Awake,
Oh.
Trance 2.
Well,
No, you take the third and last.
Yeah.
That's 4 hours.
No, I'm watching with Palando.
All right, so
Yeah.
you take the first 2.
yeah.
Moose moves to third.
Boom,
Good.
there we go.
Oh,
Good.
we didn't mention. Amongst all the dragon stuff we find, did we find my clothes?
it was eaten.
Roll me a percentile die.
Yes.
Come on,
Come on, fancy clothes.
We need Adam's luck.
What percentage of the clothes are left? 100.
You rolled 100, not a D1.
Oh,
Damn it.
You thought I wouldn't notice.
There's a
No,
D right
I-
there.
I forgot to hit the thing.
I,
70.
I literally
There's
thought
the
I rolled
D.
100 for a second. I was like, what?
All right, everybody, put the D's in the chat. Okay, we're not going to say that again.
Yeah,
that was a bad one. Yeah,
poor choice of words.
no. But anyways, on a 78, you do find your clothes, but they definitely need to be repaired. Not just mended, but repaired. There are aspects that look chewed and eaten all the way.
It's all right. I got the bases of fancy clothes.
Yeah, it shouldn't cost you more than a gold or 2.
Nice.
cough. Moose is a tailor.
Yeah, I know.
Quite possibly better than the person in Mida. But anyways, during everybody's evening, I would like each of you to roll me a d20 other than Liara.
Wonderful.
Hey.
You best.
Oh, just a D20.
Just a d20.
KK.
Okay, then. Moose and Sebastian. While the two of you are sleeping, before your watches approach, you both feel your consciousness expand outwards, as now you are standing in front of a large golden gate with these beautiful celestial markings all across them. And the gates are open. I believe one of you has experienced this before.
If this is the meeting room thing, yeah, I think we both have.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
I think we were both in the meeting room.
Yeah, same.
This time, as you look across the pathway, you look up and down at one another. So,
Yeah, we are again. I'm beginning to find this less and less strange. He's gonna crawl up onto Sebastian's shoulder.
Very calming.
I know, I am. That was a joke.
You see that currently that unique blue skin looking individual is currently seated at the table with their feet on top of it. They're whistling gleefully.
Hello again. Shall we walk towards him?
Sure.
As you walk through the gates, you see a different figure kind of fade through the two of you as they are approaching over towards them. The same individual in the full black robes that have everything, or full red robes that have every feature of themselves completely hidden, just kind of moves in and takes a seat beside this individual. Things are starting to get really awkward. Oh, are they now? Yeah. So, you're aware they're trying to break the law, right? Somebody's law, wasn't mine. Why the fuck do I have to work with you? Because you're the only person smart enough to know that you have to tolerate me. Yeah. Well, what are we going to do about this? I've tried talking to the others, and they're not cool with the suggestions I gave. Well, maybe the suggestions you gave were not promptly delivered. Mayhaps you're not the one who should be giving the suggestions in the first place. May I interject, if you wish to try?
I just didn't want to cut you in the middle of the dialogue. I want to jump down the Sebastian's shoulder and try and get a bit closer.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
God damn it. There it is.
Nine. As you start to get closer to them, it almost feels like they're getting larger and larger, which is kind of strange and intimidating. It makes it difficult to really get a better look. You can see the one individual. I mean, their eyes are pure white. They have blue tint to their skin and almost like a an essence of magic around them. The one in the red robes, you can't see or sense anything about at all, other than red robes. Well, Master, what do you suggest I do? Well, my suggestion is quite simple. You should probably put a bit more faith in people. Really? Really? That's your suggestion. Put faith in them, really. Yes. I mean, if it wasn't for people, this entire universe would have been gone a long time ago. So, they haven't fucked it up royally in a manner that we couldn't restore yet. You're useless. You have no idea. Well, I can't just sit back and wait for that. There has to be a way for us to communicate with Exandria. Like, any way that we can just send them a letter. Sorry, that's against the rules. And that's one of the only places I can't go to. She really didn't like me. But, just because we can't do something doesn't mean others can't. I mean, how hard is it to send a message? Huh? To somebody who could easily receive it. I have no idea. How do we get them to send a message if we can't even fucking talk to them? That is an interesting question indeed. Sebastian and Moose, you both notice as the individual kind of removes their feet from the table and rotate, their eyes, for the briefest of moments, glance directly at the two of you and then back to the individual. The other individual doesn't seem to notice you're here. Well, all I'm saying is, if curious minds ever figured out somebody from their home who's currently in Exandria is there, they could send a message and give them a warning. Sorry, her a warning. Dude, you are the weirdest fucking idiot in the world. How do we get them to do that if we can't even talk to them? I have no idea. None at all. And in that instance, the two of you both fall through the floor, descending in a quick manner, and Moose, you wake up for your shift.
Can I before that happens, can I immediately look down and look back at him?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
The hell was that?
Well, I choose to believe that I have inadvertently...
Were you there, or was that just me?
No, I was with you. We've done this before.
Up. I know.
You know, unless we're both getting some ritualistic acid drops, I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
Honestly, I mean, the blue motherfucker just looked at us.
Yeah, he knew we were there.
Yeah. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
So,
trying to get a message
to somebody in a place called Exandria?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Before you even ask, no, you don't.
I was gonna ask if being like not from this plane, but no, I only knew one place.
I don't know. It seems like they were talking about trying to get a message to somebody from Exandria, and we were there for some reason.
No, I think they were trying to get a message to somebody in a place called Exandria that used to be here.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird, though. We'll have to tell everybody else about this. Maybe they know something about, I don't know, contacting people. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It is really, really weird.
Who's gonna be on shift with me?
Me and Belando? Or are you on...
I'm on third.
Third by yourself? Okay. Well, I gotta go to bed. I gotta be awake to watch with Belando.
Don't sleep.
What?
I don't know.
Alright. I'm going back to sleep.
Alrighty.
Before my shift.
Now, during your watch, Moose, nothing transpires. Nice, relaxing evening. Beautiful sky. Completely clear as well. You wake up the next shift. You seemed pretty adamant about the two of you being on shift together, so was there something the two of you would like to do?
No, not specifically. I just not confident in Polando's judgment on watch. Because we were burgled and he just watched it happen.
I feel like that is fair.
I just got my good clothes back.
Anyways, morning happens, everybody. Philando, you do your stretches, you do your morning ritual, which is staring directly at the sun for about 5-10 minutes, or until you temporarily go blind.
I'm gonna wake Benjamin to do it with me.
Oh,
I will try to do the stretches, but I'm not going to stare at the sun.
I'll do it with him.
That's where all the juice is.
All right.
We got to look at it. It's for the ritual.
This really old sailor guy always told me don't stare at the sun. I'm just saying. And on the ocean, it's even harder because it could be like above you and like below you and like coming at you two ways. You got to really try not to get hit by the sun.
It sounds like fuck the ocean.
I thought you liked the sun. That's like double sun.
Yeah, it's not really the sun in the water.
That's a false idol.
Yeah, that's a false idol. We don't worship those. Gabby's very, very strict about that. No false idols.
it's funny because Gabby's like the least strict of the pantheon.
Exactly.
You know, don't be a dick. Like, that's her.
Was she kind of on about the whole train of don't worship somebody that doesn't deserve it?
Yeah, no, just don't be a dick. That's her whole thing. Don't be a dick. But Liara, you're finding out something weird about a lot of these individuals. Apparently, they like staring directly at the sun.
That's so bad for your eyes. I gotta get him glasses or shades or something.
But it's good for the soul.
It is.
Is that why they say love is blind?
But anyways, it is now morning. You all continue on your journey. Now, do any of you have a map that is this entire section of Terra over towards Sotide?
I thought we did.
I thought Polando did.
We had that map that we took from what's his face, Rodan.
It's most of
Polando
Terra
had that
mountain
map.
range.
Yep, that is
Yeah,
correct.
it's the western side.
Well, we have the mountain range map, and we have the map we took from Rodan. Like the mountain range map that has all the caves and shit, and then we have the map we got from Maida from Rodan.
I thought Polando had his own map. It was like in Dwarf or something.
That
That's
was
the
the
one we
mountain.
got from Rodan.
Oh.
No, that's the one that you got from the halfling.
Oh yeah.
We were Alliance.
Yeah. The halfling at the Broliaths.
That was with Inferno.
Oh yeah, you have that map too. And that's the map of all of these unique areas in the mountain range.
Yeah.
So, you guys are, someone give me a survival check. You know, someone.
All right.
Without a map that is specifically of the territory, it's going to get a little more complicated.
Can I help him since I've traveled these parts?
I have proficiency. I can assist.
Yeah. Holy shit, there's someone in the party proficient in survival? Wow.
I'm proficient in survival. I just don't have any wisdom.
Nice. You're being helped, Sebastian.
You want me to do it?
Alright, well,
whatever.
everyone,
Yeah, you can do it. I can help you. I mean,
Okay.
while everyone else is doing that, I want to fix Sebastian's clothes.
We have,
Aw.
it was very nice of you. You noticed the tatteredness of these clothes.
It's gonna be purple by the time I'm done with it. I'm not gonna lie. I only have leftover spools.
It's all right. Sprinkle a little purple in it.
All right. So now it is a blue and green suit with the pattern of waves all around it, but the cuffs and all of the trimmings are now purple.
Well, the seams.
Yeah. Moose, go ahead and
That's
roll
nice.
weavers, please.
Weavers.
Yep. Utilizing, we'll say wisdom for this one.
Wisdom. Hold on. It's having a bit of issue.
23.
God
It
damn.
looks as good as ever, Sebastian. And you know, that
Fuck
purple
yeah.
really makes the green pop.
Made the seams look like waves. That's incredible.
Yeah, I was too distracted to do something as a reaction, wasn't I?
What do you mean?
I have an ability for skill checks.
Oh, you're ingenious. You're
Flash
Think-
of Genius, when
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
fails a skill check within 30 feet of me.
well, you didn't fail.
No, the aura.
I don't
Oh,
think
14 is not a failure.
I say, like,
I mean, what's considered a failure if you're not getting the desired results?
14's getting the desired results.
oh,
We're going that way.
I want it to be perfect.
Okay, all right. Flash that genius. Flash him, boy.
No, I'm.
fucking hell.
Just randomly, he pipes up like 3 degrees left.
Just like, I can't deal with this. You're walking on mossy rocks. I need steady. No, it's fine. I'll just
All right.
continue having my underused ability.
It'll be useful. It'll be
Yeah.
useful. When it's useful.
30% of the time, it works every time.
So, you all discern that that way is east, not west. So you start heading that way. After about a couple of days of traveling, and yes, I am time jumping you all because I'm not making you roll every fucking day of travel. That would be tedious. After about 2 days of travel, you're coming into a bit more familiar farmlands. You start recognizing a lot more of the Corgi folk, the Chihuahua folk, and all of them. You realize you've just entered into their territory and area. Though you're nowhere near the actual farm sites that you've interacted with directly, you recognize the territory a lot more. Which means you're technically pretty close to Melseer just after 2 days of travel. You continue along for the next couple of days. I need another survival check.
Do y'all want me to lead the way? I think I could get us there. Never mind.
All right.
That's interesting.
I'll lead Hay and help you.
All right.
I'm gonna
That's
add a
fuck-
plus
yeah.
4 to that.
There you
Boom.
go. Flash
Drop
that
it.
genius.
That was such a bad roll.
As you begin looking at the map, Moose just pops out and goes,
The
"That's
map's upside
east."
down.
Damn, you're so useful with that geniusness.
Look, it's not useful at all. Just now, it uses it saves me
16. Oh yeah, that way.
that way. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that looks familiar now. Yeah.
Because the way you were heading would actually get you a lot closer to Fira, which is still the same general direction, but Fira is harder to traverse. Now, a couple more days of travel, you have all passed by Melseer completely. Up. And you're all trying to discern the next stretch of your journey where you're going to be going. Roll me again.
I can take the map, or Petal can take it. I believe in Petal.
We're not leaving it up to the flower.
Leave that to the flower. I will add him to an ingredient.
All right. Does somebody want to help me out?
I can. Me and Petal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
All right. Just making
Leading,
sure. Yeah.
He's technically not a thing quite yet.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm getting horrible rolls.
Would you like another Flash of Genius, or is that enough for you?
This is keeping us on track. I don't think we're getting.
Yeah, I don't think we're off track, but I got a +7 and I'm rolling.
15 is high enough that you don't stay steady east. You actually start deviating down southeast to avoid a large mountain ridge, which, I mean, you could scale down it, but not with your cart.
Is there a
Yeah,
desert?
don't fuck up the cart.
What was your question?
Is that a desert? Off in the distance.
So, interestingly enough, actually, you are now heading into a much, much warmer climate, y'all. The snow has completely drifted away, and you now no longer see the breath in front of your face as you are just walking. You feel a little bit more heat, a little more radiance. And Polando, this is the furthest out you've ever been. I mean, it didn't take you this long to get to Morian before.
Yeah, I don't think we're heading the right way.
Well, if you're so smart, you lead us.
Go ahead.
Take the map,
All
Polando.
right.
Take the non-existent map.
The wisdom of Lucian be upon you.
Yes.
I thought he was smart.
Polando in this endeavor.
Wisdom is a general statement.
You need a survival check.
Yes, please.
Survive it up
Want to see how this goes.
with a D4.
E.
Oh, damn. Polando had the best so far.
16. You don't know what it is, but as you're walking through here, you actually feel, what's the word?
Scared.
Warm. Like the whole
Oh my
time.
God.
And it's different than the warmth you feel while in the snowy area, which is like that shining goodness. It's temperature. Like, you're sweating.
Whew, it's good enough.
Good thing you don't have sleeves.
Oh, a little toasty here. I don't even have a shirt on. Pretty soon I'm not gonna have pants on. This is
Don't
ridiculous.
strip.
Please don't do that. Pedal.
I need.
Avert your eyes.
Anybody got a dagger on him?
No.
Got a hammer and a hand axe.
I've
Actually,
got
I'd probably have a dagger.
I got a battle axe.
Can I borrow it real quick?
Yeah?
All right, I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna cut the legs off my pants. Switch to shorts.
I thought you already were wearing jean shorts.
No. He's wearing shorts.
Oh, now you're going for
Yeah,
the jean
getting
shorts.
really short. Yeah.
All right.
Are
He's
the
going-
pockets hanging out?
He's got
Yeah,
an empty, dude.
bottoms.
Eventually, he's just going to be wearing a thong.
A jean short thong with pockets still on it.
That's when he hits level 10.
Guys, look how powerful I am. You're just like any heroine inside of any bad video game. The less clothing, the more powerful.
Absolutely.
I see stripping makes you more powerful on this planet.
Good times. Anyways, you're starting to move out and you hear the chirpings of live birds, but it's different. Where you come from, usually you hear hawks. You'll hear a stray owl and you'll hear chickens. And that's it. You hear all of these other numerous sounds, and you're almost like following the sounds as you listen to them. And periodically, you see colorful birds flying by. It is the weirdest shit in the world.
I don't think this is it, guys. You sure we need to be going east?
That's what
yeah.
it says.
That's where it is. Yeah.
All right, this is east. I know we're going east. I got that down. But it didn't take me this long to get to Moria last time. Of course, I was running full speed and I had moose in the bag, so it might be that.
Maybe.
Next 2 days of travel go by very well. Who's doing the next 2 days? Pedal senses danger. My pedal senses are tingly.
Polando, do you
I'll
like-
helm this portion of the journey.
Go ahead.
Assist you.
We'll use the wisdom of Lucian
Assist you.
to drive this cart to Sotai.
Hopefully you're getting guided. Ooh. Oh, wait. Polando did it. Polando's still leading us. Our valiant leader.
Shut up! Stop backseat driving.
No, man, that's definitely east. Just we need to start heading a little more north now, based off of what your map is saying.
You want to do this? I'm just saying.
Did you all get this map? I don't think this map's
Your
right.
map.
Oh, this one's mine?
Actually, my map. But
Yeah, this one's Liara's. It's wrong.
Oh God, none of you know where you're going. Oh my God.
Actually, where are we going?
Ooh, can
No,
we see
don't
a
add-
town
I mean,
on the horizon?
Pedal shrugs.
I mean,
Don't-
Jiro, I've traveled this way with Nobu and Reina. Like this should
Yes,
be
you did.
somewhat familiar.
Oh no, this is all like this seems right to you,
Yeah, that's
but
what I mean.
everyone's
it's like,
arguing because they think they're right.
it's like I've been on this road before. Like
What-
this is generally what it looks like.
Can we see a small village off to the right as we're traveling?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, what's that over there?
They're buildings.
Can we go to them?
Do I recognize this place?
I mean,
Roll me
yeah,
history.
History.
It's probably not a bad idea to check in with the locals. Maybe grab a beer, sleep in a bed. If there's an inn, I don't know.
Where's history? There it is. Public, normal, 19.
Ooh, it does spark a little sense of familiarity to you. You look over at these hillside homes that all have these numerous flat tops and layers as they stretch upwards against the hill itself. And the homes look completely different than when you were out in Maida. All of them have completely flat roofs, like 100% flat. It's kind of strange. And they're made out of this sand-colored stone, but it does look a little familiar to you, Liara.
Well, maybe I've been here before. I've seen these sands and I've walked these floors. I used to live alone before I knew you guys. Oh, no one knows that. Okay.
Boo.
Boo. Oh, someone got it. Oh, well. Should we go to that city? It looks...
It looks stupid. They got flat roofs. That's gonna build up snow and it's gonna collapse.
There's no snow here.
This is like the desert and stuff. I mean, it
Who?
doesn't snow here.
Haven't you noticed?
It doesn't snow
Well, it can't snow. It's too hot.
ever.
Ever.
Not really. I mean, it gets kind of cold, but doesn't really
We're
snow.
not, I know we're not near Morian. Then we're way lost.
Trust me.
I believe Sebastian on this one.
Okay.
We came this way going to Maida the first time.
Let's just stay the course. We do have to
But
keep...
I mean, we as in like myself and other companions, you weren't there. We met you in Maida.
Mercer's gonna pop his head out of the bag. Can we just continue? At this
Well,
point,
what are our provisions? How are we doing?
well, besides,
I don't know if we have a lot of food left.
I can create food for us. It won't taste that good, but I mean, we'll have food.
How many days? Because I had 10 rations, but I don't know how much we'd have left by this point.
We
Yeah,
can say
true.
you've been eating Benjamin's food because it was free in spell slots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make life easier, y'all.
Hardtack
have-
it is.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, let's just continue. I'm excited.
All right, we can keep going.
What were
Yeah,
you
and
saying,
while-
Moose?
while you guys are arguing, I created something nice.
And Plando can make apples.
What did you make, Moose?
All right, it's gonna be a bit hard to explain. You ever see one of those like flower vases that have like really large bottoms and very tiny necks?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, like a bong.
Kind of like a bong. The base of the flower, the base of the flower vase is going to pop out of the bag. Yes. And burst out with tiny little metal wings, 4 of them, and tiny legs underneath it, with 2 googly eyes in front of it. I have made a dragonfly out of a flower vase. And
What
that is my
in-
homunculus.
What in Gabby's name is that?
Well, I like this flower vase. I took it and I attached a bunch of stuff to it. And look,
Is that a
it's going
flying
to-
machine?
for me, it flies.
That thing's very creepy.
It's going to attach to your shoulder, Benjamin.
Oh God.
Imagine like one of those prehistoric dragonflies. It's that, but made out of kitchenware.
I hate it.
I hate
Can you
it so
put these wing things on the cart? Can we have a flying cart?
Give me a year.
I'm gonna hold
3
you to
years.
that.
It's like,
It should be like dead in 3 years, right?
I never
No,
said
like you've said how your species dies really quick many times. So like, I'm just saying.
I would have thought that
kind
you
of
forgot
long-term
about
plans.
that. Don't worry, I'll get my son to do it.
it doesn't look that pretty, Wyatt.
Anyway, oh, and it can also do this. And God damn it, this is gonna be so stupid.
Yeah.
It casts Enlarge Person on Benjamin. I can channel magic through it.
Whoa, not in the cart.
Oh, that's great. Oh, my.
Oh, I'm not used to being this big.
It's nice. You hit stuff
Pretty
better.
awesome.
Oh, and also, I'm never touching your shoulder again in combat.
I'm pulling out the battle axe.
I'm looking at Sebastian when I say that.
Hey, I mean, it has never worked out for you. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
This is
Yes,
fun.
it's gonna last a minute, and eventually you just.
Ooh. That was
However,
fun.
for the sake of comedy, your foot is still enlarged for the next 30 seconds or so.
Is that supposed to happen?
I never said it was perfect.
Oh God.
Look, I made this out of kitchenware and a flower vase. You see that golden little blip in the
It
inside?
works. That's impressive, Moose.
That's its heart. Don't touch it.
That's the pearl.
Don't go touching my heart.
Da-da-da-da.
I wouldn't if I tried.
I just imagine someone try putting their hand in the vase and it's too large. I couldn't if I tried. Just
It- No, the vase is about the width of 2 fingers at most.
nice. Alrighty. So now you're all heading towards that tiny little nowhere town over here.
Oh wait, no, I thought we were going so tied. We were just
I
continuing.
guess, yeah, they said that we don't really need to, so nobody wants to stop. I guess we'll
Sure.
keep going.
I
I don't know.
managed to
Unless
derail the
Polando
party's
wanted to
argument.
stop, he brought it up.
No, I'm good. I just noticed it.
I managed to derail the argument with Creep.
I still
Look,
like it.
You're the kid who comes up and looks, Mommy, Daddy, look what I made. Please stop fighting.
By the way, his name is Creep.
Great. Do the
Short for Creep Show.
hate it so much.
I can make a better one. I just have to take out his heart.
Anyways,
Sounds mean.
after this stretch of the journey, there's only one more day of travel before eventually you all enter into the So-Tide territory. The warmth of this area stretches on forever. And although the map doesn't look like it, there is a strong but open forest in this last stretch of the journey. The road itself has been warped into a pathway through these woods where you see the canopy itself kind of got pushed back out of the way so people can journey through with relative ease. Sebastian, you immediately recognize this place. This is So-Tide. The first place along this journey from this direction is a very old relic of the past. That is your faith, Lucian's childhood home. Only
Yeah,
something that Lucianites know.
It's a really nice bar. Is it still a functioning bar? Like, inn?
It is. It is.
We should stay there.
What's so important about it?
It's It's where my god grew up.
It's a well-kept secret. I'll tell everyone.
Oh, you said it was a well-kept secret? I thought you
only,
said like
I said only
most
those
people
that
don't
are
really
faithful.
know it.
Yeah.
But I'm spreading the knowledge.
All right,
That
all right.
medical supplies. And she's gonna hold.
Not really. It's an inn.
Do they have a napkin or something?
Probably.
Okay, let's go in then. Let's go in the inn.
I should probably tell you that Petal is currently wilting.
What? Have them go back into
Put him in the vase.
go in like a pot. Have 3 pots that they go into.
And do you keep them with fresh soil, fresh water, nutrients of the sky while the majority of the day goes by, instead of under the canopy of your cart?
I mean, she's a herbalist and alchemist, and
Okay.
like that. I feel like she'd take care. Take care of.
All right. So you're sitting on top of the cart with your pots in front of you, holding them still so that they get enough daylight each day as they all just dance among themselves, entertaining you.
Nice.
Oh no, Petal's the only one alive all day. The other 3 only get 8 hours. The other 2 only get 8 hours.
Oh, wow, rude.
Petal's important. Okay.
Petal. This is Petal's replacement. Real Petal sacrificed itself for the good of the cause.
I'm gonna eat it.
Please don't eat them.
Does it even know Razor Leaf yet?
We can try Petal. Shoot. Leaf.
Cut Thur's an arm off. Ah!
Oh.
So, you all start heading over towards the tiny little inn, close to the southwest inside of the Terra territory. You enter into the local little area around it that's called Fogport. Over here, it is a bit more misty, as it's kind of like a divot down from the ocean itself and the surrounding mountains, and because of it staying mostly out of the sunlight, it does cause quite a lot of fog to fill up this little area. And you all move forward, and you see the Shaded Glen for the first time for many of you. This very old and rustic-looking inn is lovely to peer at, though it definitely looks like it's outdated in its design. By far the oldest of the buildings within this area that you can tell. The front of it, the front porch, looks like it's been a recent add-on and looks very lovely, in fact. And you all hear coming from inside that there's loud, bombastic music playing. Where's my loud, bombastic music?
Sounds like they're having a good time in there.
Of course.
I don't know why, but my nose keeps bleeding.
Too much of the white stuff.
What-
I've been snorting G Fuel.
What's G Fuel?
Oh, it's what I use to power Freak over there.
Ew. I don't snort those. Hopefully
You just make the drugs. Got it.
Okay. Well, I'm leaving you and Leaf and Flower. And every time they say flower, both of them hiss. Together. Don't get lost. Stay in your bowls and don't talk to strangers. I'll also minus my 4th level spell slot.
Thank you.
Jesus.
I need to go fix it.
Commitment.
That's a lot of commitment.
So, you all head on over towards the, into the tavern?
I leave Freak Show with the pedals.
Yeah, I will let. Hey, no,
Hey.
you guys stay with the cart. You can't come
Yeah?
inside. This is like
Ah,
a sacred building to our religion.
ah.
Hey,
Sorry.
defend Petal, Flower, and you hear hissing, and Leaf.
Okay. So, like,
Yeah.
is that my snack later or now?
No, no.
Just
You get
shakes his head as
apples.
we walk away.
You get apples.
Remember, I can make you that block of carrot?
That hurt.
That's it.
We have apples.
Eating that much that fast hurt.
Don't worry.
No, they're just apples.
It hurt.
We could give you apples if you don't. If you hurt them, we're gonna force you to eat those
Can
carrots.
I have an apple
No,
now?
hey, you don't force Hay to eat.
Don't talk to Hay like that.
Here, I got you, Hay, and I'll bring out some apples.
Yeah,
All right, thank you.
that's what I mean.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff, man. Hey, can you get me some more of that apple cider?
Well,
Can I buy the horse apple cider? I want to see this.
we can work on it.
Yeah, you can.
I'll buy you it if you don't. If you make.
Palando, you should have been making the cider on our long journey.
Oh, it's working. You just gotta chill, baby.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it. And he starts trotting in place. Apple cider. Yeah. Hey, go on in. I'll watch. And he like stares up at the top of the cart at the pots. Hi, little guys.
All right.
And just starts breathing at them to watch them like wave in the wind.
Are alive.
They get blown away.
You know,
All right.
All right.
Let's
When,
go
like,
in.
Loses
So-
the pedal.
You open up the front doors and you see inside of here, it is a lovely menagerie of individuals. There are people dancing gleefully, strutting, and just having a fantastic time. There's a live band in one corner that is performing the music you hear right now, and you see that there's a separate band at the other corner that's currently setting up all of their instruments and their gear. Sebastian, Palando, and Moose, roll me a history check. You listen to the music emanating around here, and you see that they currently have 4 waiters working, 2 bartenders working.
I'm gonna give myself
You've got this.
the guidance.
You don't
Big
know.
guy.
You don't know you're making the check.
Oh, well, I rolled a
Yeah.
natural 20.
All right, 19.
19.
That guy over there, like setting up his tambourine next to the drums, he kind of looks really familiar to you. He has like long black hair that covers most of his face.
It's
Oh, shit.
Isn't it Shankshaw?
Shankshaw.
No, I think it was. I don't know. Maybe I wrote it down.
Shawshank is too accurate. It's supposed to be Shankshaw. He always.
I thought it was like ball shank.
No, that's what you called him.
Oh.
I thought it was Ball Yank.
Anyways, you recognize him setting up to do the next stretch of the performance for tonight with a band himself. And you see the barkeep behind the counter. Who are they? The barkeep behind the counter, an individual that you met one other time. Their name was Gisip. Gisip. Gisip is their name. And they seem to recognize you too as they kind of like wave out to you as you come walking in.
Jizup, it's been too long.
Yeah, you too, Sebastian. How you been? Sticks out a firm hand.
I've been well. I will shake it.
Yeah, of course. Good. Yeah, you seem to be, hey, you got a little stronger, huh? A little tougher now? You look like you took a few bruises here and there.
Yeah, you know. Been.
What happened to the
Yeah.
paycheck?
Well, she's back at Mida, getting in her own trouble.
So you have yourself a new group of people. Hey, how's it going? My name's Jizup.
Londo, it's a pleasure.
You as well.
Do you have like a rag or something? My nose won't stop bleeding.
Won't stop bleeding. Yeah. Give me a second. Hey. Mealy, can you check out this lady over here? Her nose is bleeding a little bit. You see a tall elven woman looks over at you. Little older, you know, maybe in her late 200s or 300s.
Do I recognize anyone in here?
Not immediately, no. right now you're more focused on the fact that your nose is fucking bleeding.
Swear this never happens.
So she comes over to you and goes, all right, let me see. Here, sit down. Have you heard any tasteless jokes in abundance recently? Sometimes people have these things called aneurysms. And
No, that's when your brain like has an explosion in the back. No.
oh, so you're telling me, the medical professional, what it is?
I know a bit about medicine too, ma'am. Look, I just need a rag or something.
She holds a wet cloth up to your nose. Blow very hard.
She's gonna blow as hard as she can.
All right, give me a strength save.
Strength save, public, normal, 14.
Alrighty. You blow very fucking hard, and a small gem comes out.
What the fuck?
Huh. You probably shouldn't be snorting these things whole.
I don't snort gems with that.
She wipes it off in the cloth and then gives you back a very tiny diamond worth about 5 GP.
I mean,
The hell?
Do
okay.
you always keep diamonds up your nose?
Oh, I don't. Probably a piercing or something.
Keep blowing.
That's a diamond going up there.
I have a nephew that puts stuff up his nose too. He's 6 though.
No. I swear.
How old are you?
Does anyone have detect magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right. Can you please tell
Think
me?
it's a magical nose diamond?
I think it might not just be a diamond. Magical nose diamond. Yes, good educated.
I could just identify it.
Please do.
Alrighty. So, Sebastian, before you get too caught up, how many rooms y'all need?
I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty busy. How many are do you have many available?
We could spare 2, easily.
Do I think we need more than one room? Like,
That's
how
up
big
to
are the
you.
rooms here?
Well, Moose has his own house,
Yeah.
and the rooms here are reasonable in size, you know. They can fit 2 cots in them or 1 medium-sized bed.
I need my own room.
So yeah, we'll
Yeah, I was
need
gonna
2
say, I think
rooms.
Liara might
Sure.
need her own.
Yeah, I was gonna say Liara might need her own.
Okay, so you need a 3rd one.
Or t-
Alright, sorry, man, but we only have room for 2 that we comp you for. If you need a 3rd one, you're gonna have to pay for it.
I'll pay for it.
Alright.
Yeah, just blow your nose again.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna turn the bag of copper and concentrate on it.
Alrighty.
Do I notice this?
Oh, it doesn't even happen.
What? Oh, what? Oh well, you know what? Here, how much is it?
It's a gold and a silver.
I'm gonna pull out. So a gold would
Do
be.
you take Electrum?
Gold is 100 copper.
Yeah, 100 copper and 110 copper.
110 copper. You take it and put it on the counter, and he's just like,
Pennies, really?
That's all I have.
"You're that bitch who pays for cigarettes with nickels.
What?
Nickels.
I hate those people."
It's a cigarette.
I left money
Thanks.
at the house once and had to pay $20 in quarters for a meal.
For milk?
No, for a meal.
Oh.
Like I was at a restaurant and thought I had left my money in the car on accident.
Did you at least tell them beforehand?
I didn't realize I had left it. I didn't check like my wallet. Like I pulled my wallet out and the money wasn't in it. And I was
I
like,
feel you better have gone back there and tipped the shit out of them.
she did. The meal was like $10 and she got a $10 tip and change.
Here, you can throw it at me on my way out.
Yeah, basically, I felt so bad. I didn't go back to that place for like a year.
Hey,
Uh,
it's not always that bad. I mean, maybe they're low on quarters.
Like
Yeah, I
the
was-
crow.
Now you don't have to go to the bank.
Like the crow, a service industry worker never forgets a grudge.
Yep. So you give them 110 copper and they accept it. All right, thanks. But
Do you
yeah,
accept
here's your 3
tips?
rooms. Here you go. Oh yeah, we definitely take tips
Thank
here.
you.
I hand him 3 silver.
Well, thanks, little man. I appreciate that. He puts it over in a coffers bowl that's sitting on the bar.
Is it an open bowl?
Fairly.
Aren't you concerned somebody might just yank it?
Nah, man, we're
Of course
blessed
not.
here.
This is a holy place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Told you this is important.
Yeah, this is it's a relic of history, man. You know, don't go telling everybody about it, but this place is enchanted by Lucian himself. There's no stealing, there's no charlating, and most importantly, if you end up stealing from the place, let's just say something bad happens to your arm when you try walking out.
I bet that makes for some interesting times.
Judging
Hilarious.
from your tone, I am assuming something falls off that you don't want.
Yeah, the arm.
Oh,
That's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that happened to Lucian once.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
inconvenient.
What a cruel god.
He found a way around it.
What the-
Moose. Moose is constricting his urge to steal shit.
And that's why Liara's transmutation didn't work here.
By the way,
You're in a holy house right now.
By the time I joined the conversation, can I have cast identify?
Yeah, sure. Ritually, right? Oh no, you
Yeah,
don't get ritual.
I do.
Hard cast or
think.
ritual?
Honestly, one spell slot ain't gonna do much. I just don't feel like.
It is a diamond. A very valuable gem that is often utilized by people of faith, people who wish to look ostentatious, and people of magic uses.
Now I'm going to sound weird for saying this, Liara, but could you look up?
Yeah. She looks up. She's still feeling around her nose to see if there's
Somebody give me a light.
I think I know the light spell. Actually, I don't. Elf.
Yeah, I didn't take light action.
I prestidigitate. Flashes of light.
Jizup holds a candle
Yeah,
right
I was gonna
underneath
say,
her
do you-
nose.
Yeah.
Hey, don't inhale.
Oh god.
Not
Can I
the
roll a perception check?
Sure.
Has this ever happened before? Is this like a blessing from Lucian or something?
No, that's not a thing here.
You know what? I don't feel like I'm going to use this for much else. I'm going to roll with advantage.
Hey,
22.
22. You
Brings a whole
look
new-
up into her nose, and there is a little cut up there from where the diamond probably like broke through, but you don't see anything else up there right now.
Broke through.
Like cut through, you know,
Oh,
Like as you see,
edges, alley.
like
diamond sharp.
downwards. I was like, oh.
Diamond sharp, diamond cut. Well, I can tell for one thing, it doesn't look like your nose has been arcanified.
You have diamond blood. No, I don't. Ashton. Don't.
Farmer, quick! Oh, that just got dark. Don't do that now.
I mean,
Claire got to revivify.
yeah, I don't have those diamonds.
So weird.
Yet.
Just here, and I just take I take Liara's hand, put the diamond, and she's like, it's a normal diamond.
Oh, okay. I just don't know why it was up there.
Well,
Well,
maybe
well-
you put it up there when you accidentally inhaled some of the crushed dragon lily
I didn't inhale any of that.
that you know of.
No, I didn't. There was no diamond used in that. She looks kind of concerned.
Now, I'm not saying that there was diamond in there. I'm just saying you might have just did that in a certain stupor.
Oh no, I make sure not to do potions that I haven't tested.
Oh, speaking of potions, I want a potion bottle.
Oh yeah, here you go. I'm sure
Thank
I
you.
has a glass blower's tools and shit.
I just need one that kind of looks like Freak Show's head.
Oh, I can change it to make it look however you want.
It needs to be permanent.
Yeah, no, I can do that.
Can you make one that looks like the head of a Dragonfly? I want to make Freak Show a bit more nice.
Give me a candle and some time, and I can make this look like anything.
That's
Cool.
nice.
Candle.
Cool. Yeah, glass bowl.
Also, no, let's just have that as a surprise when you go outside again.
What?
Freak Show is very good at making friends.
Petal better be all right.
I'm more concerned about Flower.
Flower. They both love Flower. They're just siblings playing. Flower.
Freak Show's not related to them.
Hey guys, here's a round of drinks. Do you want to move away from my bar?
I apologize. And I
All
sink
right.
back into the bag.
You read my mind. My companions say,
All right.
yeah.
So-
All right.
Now that you guys have found your way over here into a very, very lovely shaded Glen Tavern, I think this is where we are going to go ahead and go on break, everybody. Don't be worried. We'll be right back. Just hold tight.